Hi, Tori Sullivan here, and I am going to show you how to make a graphic or an ebook for a freemium in Canva. So let me share my screen with you. All right, so here's Canva, and for when I'm making my quote graphics and things like that, I use this little guy right here. It's just the social media square graphic. All right, so here's our Canva area. And I have I get a lot of my graphics and things made by people on Etsy, and then I save them right here into my Canva account under different things. So I have graphics and backgrounds and letters and all kinds of things like that. You can buy those things on Etsy. You just search for downloadable graphics or whatever. I search for gold letters. But today, let's use this one. So we're going to give it a background. And then there's this area over here for elements. And there's all kinds of different shapes, lines, illustrations. There's frames that you can drag and drop pictures into, all kinds of things. So for this one, I'm going to make a quote graphic. So I'm going to use a shape. Something else really cool you can do is like search for what you're looking for here. And so a bunch of different things will come up. I have Canva for work, so it saves all my colors up here for me, so I can do it in my brand colors. Then you can add text. It saves my fonts over here for me. So how about remember to be beautiful. You know, whatever you want to write. Okay, so then you can change the colors, however you want to do that. So I'll use that color. You can change the size here. Get it however you want. So let's make that a little bit smaller just for time's sake, space sake. All right. So here's our words in our little quote bubble. I like to add I have little flowers that I use. Maybe this one. You can just adjust the size and add it on wherever you want it. I like to add these to the edges of the circles. I think it's pretty. So you can do that there, you can do it wherever. I also have these gold letters that I use that I could have done like the U in gold letters. It's really up to you to play around with how you want it. And I always recommend either put your logo on it, or if you have a web page or use Facebook for whatever, just so that people can't steal it and that it goes back to you or your website or however. So you can just add that in somewhere on your picture and you have a beautiful quote picture. So that's how I do quotes and things like that. I just add all my different graphics onto it. So let's go back to Canva. And let's say we wanted to make a freemium or an ebook or something like that. So you can choose what size you want. I like to go with this A4 size. So again, there's all different options for this. You can add your background. Canva has backgrounds that you can use and you can change the colors. I keep my specific background so that all of my things are really cohesive. I keep all of my backgrounds in a folder, but maybe we can use stripes today. So this can be our cover page for our ebook or whatever we're making. This is a really cool tool that Canva has as well, the transparency, and you can make it more or less transparent, lighter or darker. So then we can make our Canva ebook. And so you notice that that might be a little difficult to read on that background, so you could adjust the background to be lighter or darker, or you can add a shape behind it with a color for your title. You can add some little elements to it depending on what your ebook is going to be about. I have all different kinds of things. We can use the flowers again. And let me show you when you make this transparent. So you can lighten it up a little bit, and then it shows the background behind it, and you have your lovely color block to make your words easier to read. You can bring it in closer, whatever. You adjust it to make it look how you want it to look. Again, you can change the color of your font. And then you can add more. You can add your subheadings. And you'll just want to adjust it as you go. So maybe I want to have my picture on there, go over here to elements, click on frames. I can add all kinds of different frames. Let's just add a simple frame. Let's see. I like to keep my things pretty simple and streamlined. So then I might go over to my uploads over here. You can get pictures from your Facebook, which is really cool. Canva will pull from your Facebook. So, I probably wouldn't use this on an ebook, but you can stick your picture right in there. So maybe this one, whatever. So you stick your picture and it pops right up there in your frame, which is super cool. And then to add pages, you can either duplicate the page, like if, say, once you get into your book and you want to have your inside pages look the same, you can duplicate your page and then edit on it. Or you can go right here and click add a new page, and it will add a blank page with your background on it. If you don't want to use the same background, you can just delete it. You can add your text, you can do all of that there. And then when you're done with your ebook, you have a couple options. You have this share option that you can share your ebook or your freemium or anything right here. In Canva, you can send it, Facebook post, tweet it, email it, or you can download, and you can download as a image or a PDF. And you can also download certain specific pages too. So say there's one page out of your ebook that you want to send to somebody, you can download just that page without having to send them the entire thing. I suggest, let me show you one of the ebooks that I've made, because I suggest to do this on yours. Scroll through here, get a little sneak peek of one of my ebooks or graphics. You can see I use Canva a lot, and that's really cool. That's another really cool thing about Canva, is it saves everything right here for you. So everything that you've ever done is right here. If you want to use something that you've already created, you can take it and edit it. So this is my guide to overcoming emotional eating, and I'm going to just quickly scroll through it and show you guys some of the different elements of it. So that's my title page, and then I have my table of contents. See, I have my logo on my website on all the pages. And then the thing that I was suggesting for you to do is at the bottom, tell people a little bit about yourself so that they know who you are, who made this ebook for them, where you're coming from, a little bit about your story. And then you can download and share. You can make it public. You can have a template for to be used over and over again. You can make it private. I love Canva. I use Canva for everything. So that's my little spiel on making graphics or ebooks on Canva. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, let me know. You can drop it in the comments below or send me a message. Hope you guys have a great day.